Okay, we're adding and subtracting decimals. When adding and subtracting, we want to line up the decimals. Decimal is behind or to the right of the whole number. Monday, Pedro worked 5 25/100 hours, 6 hours on Tuesday, 3 1/2 hours on Thursday. How many total hours did Pedro work over those 3 days? Total hours tells us we want to combine the number of hours Pedro worked on those 3 days. Monday, 5 25/100 hours. On Tuesday, he worked 6 hours. And on Thursday, he worked 3 1/2 hours. 1/2 as a decimal is expressed as 50/100 because 50 is half of 100. We're going to combine these hours. 5/100 plus 0/100 is 5/100. 2/10 plus 5/10 is 7/10. Bring our decimal down. Remember, when we're adding and subtracting decimals, we line up our decimals and bring it down into our answer. 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 and 3 is 14. So Pedro worked 14 75/100 hours over those 3 days. Kim had $2,000 in her savings account and had to withdraw $1,039.45 to buy a new refrigerator. How much money is left in her savings account? When we see how much is left, that tells us we're going to subtract. She started with $2,000, subtracted $1,039.45. Notice our place values are lined up because our decimals are lined up. You cannot subtract 5 from 0, so we're going to have to go to the tenths place. As we see, there's nothing to borrow until we get to the thousands column. So we're going to borrow 1,000 from 2,000. That'll leave us with 1,000 here. It'll give us 10 100ths. We're going to borrow one of those 100ths. That'll leave us with 900. 1 100 is equal to 10 tens. Need to borrow a 10. Leave us with 9 tens. 1 10 is equal to 10 ones. Going to need to borrow a 1. 9 ones are left. 1 1 is equal to 10 tenths. Borrow a tenth. 1 tenth is equal to 10 100ths. Now we can subtract. We have 10 100ths minus 5 100ths. Leave us with 5 100ths. 9 tenths minus 4 tenths. 5 tenths. Bring our decimal down. 9 minus 9 is 0. 90 minus 30, 60. 900 minus 0, 900. 1,000 minus 1,000, 0. How much money is left in her savings account? $960.55. Number 3. The perimeter of the quadrilateral is 50 centimeters. 3 of the side lengths are 18 centimeters. 16 2/10 centimeters, and 8 48/100 centimeters. What is the measure of the missing side? Quadrilateral is a 4-sided figure. Perimeter tells us it's the distance around the outside of the quadrilateral. We can take the side lengths, 18 centimeters, 16 2/10 centimeters, 8 48/100 centimeters. We need to find the combined length of the 3 sides, and then we'll subtract that combined length from the total perimeter of 50 to find the missing side length. However, before we do that, you'll notice that I lined up our place values the ones column, and now we have some gaps in our problem. We can just fill those in. 18 can also be expressed as 18 with a decimal and 2 zeros. Zeros are placeholders. 16 and 2/10 can also be expressed as 16 and 21/100. Okay. Now we're going to add these lengths. 6/10. 8 and 8 is 16. 16 and 6 is 22. 42 and 68/100 centimeters. Now we're not done. That is only the sum of the lengths of 3 sides. We know that our total perimeter is 50 centimeters. Since we know we have 2 decimal places to subtract, we'll go ahead and fill in 2 decimal places on our total. We'll subtract 42 and 68/100 centimeters. We're going to have to borrow again all the way to the tens. So we'll borrow 110, that'll leave us with 40. Then to borrow a 1, that'll leave us with 9 ones. 1 1 is 10/10. To borrow a 10th, that'll leave us with 9/10. 10 100ths minus 8 100ths is 2 100ths. 9/10 minus 6/10 is 3/10. 9 minus 2, 7. 40 minus 40 is 0. So 7 and 32/100 centimeters is the measure of the missing side.